Hi guys, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Alana Kane Yoga. So I am here in Sri Lanka, which is surfer's paradise. I have started to learn how to surf, and I wanted to do a quick warm-up video that you could do before hitting the waves, or just any time in the morning if you needed a little more energy. It'll be a short flow class that hits our shoulders, back, hips, feet, ankles, wrists, hands, all in there just as a quick thing you can do before catching some waves in the morning. So let's get started. So just come standing on your mat. We're gonna do kind of a vinyasa flow with some stretching, so we'll walk through it nice and slow. So start with your feet nice and grounded on the mat. Nice tall spine. Now we're gonna take a nice big inhale over the head. And just start with a forward fold down to the ground. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Hang out here for a moment. See how the body feels. Maybe moving the weight side to side, bending knees. Especially if you're just waking up. And move the body a bit. And we'll slowly roll it all the way up. Arms come overhead. Grab the left wrist with the right hand and take a side bend over to the right side. Breathing here, feeling that nice stretch in the side body. Inhale, come to center and take that left arm, bend at the elbow, so hand is coming down on the back. Grab the elbow with the right and take that side bend, opening the triceps a bit. 2 breaths here. Inhale, come to center. Release the arms down. Inhale, coming back up. This time switch wrists, so left hand to right wrist, bend to the left. Still keeping the feet nice and grounded here. Inhale, come up, bend that right elbow. Take the elbow with the left hand and side bend. 2 breaths. And on your inhale, coming up, arms come overhead. Maybe find a little bit of a back bend here. And exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine, hands either on the shins or the thighs. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up one more time, all the way up. Maybe find that back bend, and exhale all the way down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time plant the hands, step the feet back, find that high plank. And you can do knees, chest, chin, or if you're ready, you can come all the way down in chaturanga. Belly's coming to the mat here. We're gonna inhale and lift our chest slightly. Hands are at the lower rib cage, but lift them. We're not using any strength from the hands here. Really feel the shoulders engaged, rolling down the spine. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, let's do that once again. Inhale, maybe a little higher. Feeling the back work here. Hold it. Exhale, release. Last one, maybe coming up a little bit higher. Not using the hands, hovering. Exhale, release. Curl the toes. Inhale, send it up and back, downward facing dog. Walk it out here. Bending knees, shifting hips. All right, so we're gonna do 2 more vinyasas just to get our bodies warm. So we're gonna inhale, look toward the hands, bend the knees, step or hop to the mat, to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, back down to the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, find that high plank. Either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga all the way down. This time, either come into your cobra, or maybe upward facing dog, thighs off the mat. Curl the toes under, downward facing dog. And we'll do that one more time. You can follow your own breath. Inhale, look to the front of the mat. Exhale, make your way to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale all the way back down. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold, find that high plank, move through your vinyasa. Exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe here. You should feel your body getting nice and warm. So let's inhale the right leg long for three-legged dog. Bend at the knee and roll the hip open. Maybe do some ankle circles here. Warm up the ankle. And bring the leg back to center, and we're gonna exhale, nose tries to meet the knee, or knee tries to meet the nose, and step your foot through the hands, finding our low lunge here. So we're gonna inhale the arms up, really sinking into this left groin here. And we're gonna take a twist over to the right, so left hand comes in front, really pulling from each direction. Breathe here. And then we're gonna take the back arm to the back leg, so finding a twist. Left arm comes up and twists over. And cartwheel the left hand to the mat, low lunge twist. And right hand comes to the mat, and we're gonna step the left foot to the front, find your forward fold. And we're going to take the right leg and cross it over the left in a standing pose. Knees are slightly bent. Take a halfway lift and exhale, fold. Really working into this nice hamstring here on the left leg. And untwist the legs. Take the feet as wide as the mat. Toes point out toward the side. And we're going to sink our hips, find our goddess squat. Use your elbows to push the knees out, maybe rocking side to side, feeling how the hips are this morning. Find a nice tall spine. And we're going to place the hands back onto the mat. Lift the butt into the air. Find that forward fold once again. Let's inhale, find a halfway lift, and exhale to fold, find that high plank. One more vinyasa here. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. This time, inhale, left leg long, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, roll the hip open. Maybe find some of those ankle rolls. And let the leg come back long. Knee tries to meet the nose, step it through. Find your low lunge. Make sure the feet are nice and planted. Inhale, arms come up. Sinking into the right groin. Opening up to the left-hand side this time. As if someone's pulling your hands. Back hand goes to the back leg. Front arm lifts up and over. Gazes towards the sky. And cartwheel the hand down to the mat. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Beautiful job. Left hand comes to the mat. Hop the right leg back up. Find your forward fold. Cross the left foot over the right this time. Halfway lift and fold. Breathe here. And unwind the feet. Take the feet wide. Find that goddess squat. This time we'll add a little twist. So take the left arm out to the left side. Inhale the right arm up and out. Opening the chest. If you want to take a bind, take this right hand behind the back. If you're really flexible, you can take a full bind here. Your choice. And then unwind, come back to center. And exhale, right hand comes to the right hand side. Left arm up. Again, if you want to take the bind, either just bending that left arm or taking the right arm around the knee. See if you can do it. And come back to center. One more breath here. And bring the hands to the mat. Find tabletop pose here. Do a couple cat and cows. Inhaling up. Exhaling to round. 2 rounds. And come back to neutral. Take your gaze to the left toe, so just a nice C curve in the spine. And over to the other side. Right gaze to the right toe. And take the knees wide, toes come to touch. Find a child's pose here. Find your breath. And we're going to take the right arm and cross it under the left. So find some space, lift up a bit, and let the head either rest down on the mat or just holding it up neutral. Opening up our shoulder here for paddling. And release, and let's take the left arm, cross it under the right. So palm is up towards the sky, let the head rest down. And uncross the left arm. From here, just walk the hands back to the knees, sitting in a hero's pose, and we're going to take the toes underneath of us, finding a toe squat. So really take the toes, spread them out here. All the weight is on the heels. You can be a little lifted here if it's very intense. Take a couple breaths, stretching out our feet. And while we're here, we'll stretch out our wrists. So take the left hand, fingertips pointing up, right hand kind of pulls the wrist back. And switch. So fingertips to the ground, let the right hand pull them back. And shake it out. And we'll switch. Right hand, fingertips up. And release. Fingertips down, pull them back. And shake them out. Come off the toes. Back to the hands. Shake them out a little bit. And we're going to open the ankles. So bring the hands behind you. Lift up with the knees. If you have really sensitive knees or ankles, you can put maybe a bolster under here, or just stay in this position. Don't rock back. And coming down, we're going to do one more pose, which is Sphinx Pose, helping our back and our chest be nice and open. We're going to lay down onto the mat. Forearms are on the mat, fingertips pointing out, elbows right over the shoulder. Lift up with the chest. Breathe here. Head is neutral to the spine. And if this feels okay and your back can do a little bit more, pushing the arms straight for Sphinx. So as you envision yourself paddling, getting nice and high on the board, it's kind of what you want. And release. Push yourself up. Maybe find a child's pose. But that is all for the warm-up. I hope you have a really great session if you're hitting the waves. If not, hopefully it helped you just warm up for the morning. And I hope you have a great day. Be sure to click subscribe if you want more videos like this.